Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I've created this eye makeup look using just this Naked 3 palette. Now I am in love with these shadows and this always comes out when it's spring summertime for me, and I personally love taking this on holiday because you can create so many looks with just one palette, and literally all the shadows that I've used to create this eye makeup look have been taken from this palette. So it's so easy to take out with you. You can create pinky looks, you can create golden looks, you can do proper full-on smoky look, loads and loads of looks with this palette. So if you want to see how I've created this look, keep watching. So firstly, I'm taking my Urban Decay Original Primer Potion just to prime my eyelids. Then, just to neutralise my eyelids, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade 3.5, and literally all I'm doing is getting a really small amount and just patting it onto my eyelids and then blending it away. Then just to set that, I'm taking my MAC CC Prep and Prime Loose Powder, and I'll be using my Zoeva Luxe Face Focus brush for that. Then I'll be taking the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Limit, as my first transition colour. And I'll be using my Morphe E17 brush for this, and literally just working it very, very lightly into my crease. Then just to warm it up a little bit more, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Liar, on the same Morphe brush, and just going over the top of the colour that I did before. Then using my MAC 221 brush, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Dark Side. I'm just taking a tiny bit on the brush, like so, and I'm just going to be working that to the outer corner of my eyes. Then I'll be using this shade here, which is the darkest one in this palette, called Black Heart, and literally I just dab this brush into the colour, and it's very, very pigmented, so you just need a small amount, and I'm just going to apply that just to the outer corner again, and this will just give it a bit more of a dimension. I'm then taking this shade here, which is called Mugshot, and using my MAC 239 brush for this, and I'm just applying that next to the two shadows that we applied just now, and this is just so that it makes like a gradient flow, because I want to go lighter as I go to the inner corners of my eyes. Then on another 239 brush, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Buzz, and literally applying that next to the other shadow. And then just for the inner corners, just to add a bit of pop, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Dust, and I'm using my MAC 228 brush, which is a really small brush, just to add a bit of precision inside. To highlight my brow bone, I'm taking this shade here, which is called Strange, and I'm using a fluffy brush for this. And then I've just taken a tiny bit of the shade Liar on my Morphe brush again, and I'm just going to be blending out the crease again and just working the brush upwards. After it's done a few goes down along the crease, I will then just work the brush upwards. Then for my eyeliner, I'm using my Maybelline Black Gel Liner, and I'm just using the Zoeva Fine Liner brush for that, which is the bent one. Then to prime my face, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer, which I absolutely love. And if you guys have seen some of my videos, you'll see this used quite a bit because it works really, really well and it's so affordable. For my foundation, I'm using this Born This Way foundation by Too Faced, and this is in the shade Golden. So I'm literally taking some of this foundation and just dotting it around my face. And then I'll be using my Morphe M439 brush just to buff all that out. Then to help with my dark circles, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Peach Corrector. And I'm literally just applying a line like that. And then just gonna blend that out with my damp Beauty Blender sponge. Then just to highlight and conceal the under eye areas and the areas that I normally highlight on my face, I'm using the Maybelline anti-eye or anti-age eye eraser. Just a few clicks, and then I'll just be going down under my eyes using the normal upside down triangle. Down the bridge of my nose and a tiny bit on my forehead here, and just under the area where I would normally contour, and a little bit on my Cupid's bow, and then just blending it out. Now just to set the areas that I've highlighted, I'm going back with my CC Cream by MAC, and I'm using my same Zoeva Luxe Face Focus brush. For the rest of my face, I'm really lightly going to apply this foundation by MAC, which is the Studio Fix foundation in the shade NC 43.5. Then just to bronze up my face a little bit, I'm taking the Kat Von D bronzer in the shade Shady Business 2. And I'm just using my Morphe M523 brush. For my cheeks, I'm taking the shade Melba, which is by MAC, and I'm just using my Nancy blush brush for this. For highlighting, I'm taking this Shimmer Waves by The Body Shop and literally using that in the areas where I'd normally highlight, which is here. And then for my brows, I'm just taking the MAC shadow called Embark, and just really lightly filling them in. I'm then taking this False Lash Sculpt Mascara by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to literally be applying that to my upper lashes first. So for my falsies, I'm taking my Eldora false lashes in the shape number H160. These are one of my all-time favourite lashes by Eldora. Their new ones, however, are amazing, and I will be wearing them in my next few videos. The H168, which is one of the new ones, I wore in my last video and I absolutely am loving it. So I've just popped them on off camera, and for my lower waterline I'll be taking this Inglot eye pencil, and this is in the shade number 5, which is like a nudie cream colour. And then literally just taking a flat brush, I'm taking the shade Buzz, which was on the middle parts of my eyes, and starting on the middle corner, inner corner, sorry, just working it on my lower lash line. For the outermost part on the lower lash line, I'm just taking the shade Black Heart, which was the dark colour. And then for the innermost, I'm taking the shade Dust, which was the brighter colour. So I'm just going to apply some of the mascara on my lower lashes, and I'll be right back. And then finally for my lips, I'm going in with the Colourpop Lippy Stick in the shade Cookie, which is a matte, which has a matte finish. So even though this lippy stick says it's got a matte finish, to me it doesn't feel matte. It actually feels quite creamy. It is very comfortable to wear, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have the matte finish like a lot of the liquid lipsticks do, or some of the normal lipsticks do. But nonetheless, I do really like them. They're super affordable, and overall I just love Colourpop as a brand. I have linked my makeup haul that I did from Colourpop below so that you guys can see it if you want to. So guys, this is literally it. This is my makeup tutorial using a lot of the shadows from the Naked 3 palette. On my eyes as such, shadow wise, I've not used anything but the shadows from the Naked 3 palette. So I personally love taking that palette with me when I go on holiday, because literally that's all you need. It has golds as well, and I was contemplating whether to do a gold smoky look or whether to do a pinky look, but seeing that it's like spring summertime, I thought this is more suitable. But if you guys do want to see a golden smoky look, then please comment below, let me know, and I can get that done for you as well. And so I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. I still do have that giveaway competition going on, which I'll link down in the description box for you guys as well. But otherwise, to keep up with all my snaps and all my posts, you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, which is Be Beautiful by Binita. I'm also on Snapchat, which is Binita_MUA, and you can also tweet me at Beauty by Binita. I'll see you guys in my next video.